All right, let's get to the top news story of the day, baby. Now, of course, I must urge you not to Fed post in this chat. Some crazy stuff happened yesterday in New York City, and honestly, very interesting times that we live in. Let's take a look.
For the suspect who gunned down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson outside a New York City hotel.
Style killing. The killer is at large, but he left behind a trail of clues here at the scene that may lead police to him and to a possible motive, suggesting anger with the insurance industry.
So this dude, big homie over here, okay, Mr. CEO, walking up to his hotel, okay, having a wonderful day. You know, he's like, man, I can't wait to get a child with cancer, no coverage, so their family is saddled with medical debt. You know, just a regular old day for Mr. CEO. He's just like walking over to my medical conference where I'm gonna go, you know, hang out with a bunch of other CEOs, and we're gonna talk about how many claims we denied, that sort of shit. I assume that's what's happening in the mind of a healthcare CEO on any given Sunday, right? Like, you got to be constantly thinking like, man, $35 billion in pure profit this year. What a banger. Artificial intelligence to deny claims, 90% of which are actually wrong. What a fantastic invention I engaged in. The medical innovation. Oh my Lord. The amount of coverage that we can just deny because we made up some random AI thing. So sick. Like, that's probably what's going on in his mind. Okay. I mean, he's up early. That's Sigma grind set. It's 6 a.m. He up early as hell thinking about all the ways in which he's going to ruin the lives of tens of thousands of Americans. Because if you're that rich and that's your job, why the are you up at 6 a.m.? Turns out this guy, he out grind setted the grind set CEO. Turns out he's up at 6 a.m. This motherfucker was up at 4 a.m. Okay? There's always a guy out there working harder, working smarter. He was so cool throughout this entire process. I don't mean cool like, oh my God, he's like swagged out. That's a totally separate conversation. I mean, like, he was cool as a cucumber. Like, he was very calm throughout this process. He was very thorough. Now, people were saying that maybe it was because he wanted to get the casings after every shot, like collect it, you know, professional hitman style, Sicario style. Turns out he wanted to leave the casings there, as a matter of fact, because he wrote stuff on the casings, which is wild. And when I first saw the story and I saw the media coverage over it, I thought it was very funny that people were like, yeah, this healthcare CEO got in broad daylight in the middle of New York City, and the motive is unknown. And I was like, yeah, no, I think the motive is known. It's one of those situations where it's like, if you heard Vladimir Putin got assassinated, you wouldn't be like, I wonder what the motive is here. You know what I mean? Like, there's many motives in that situation, but like, you know, you feel me? Like, I doubt someone is doing that over the anger that they feel towards, I don't know, some kind of new tax that Vladimir Putin implemented, right? Yeah, a real Paul Pelosi gay lovers quarrel situation.
Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. Police said it was no
What's crazy is was wearing a quarter zip in this profile picture. Like, it is such, at this point, it's such a meme. Like, these guys, they love their quarter zips, dude. Like, I'm sorry, like, what are we doing, dude? Why you took a headshot and you were repping the quarter zip in the headshot? You know, what are we doing here? What's going on? Y'all don't got nothing else? You just got quarter zips?
Every indication is that this was a premeditated, pre-planned, targeted attack.
United Healthcare orders employees to not talk to the press in the wake of the CEO's murder. What? That's insane. What do you mean? One of the most interesting aspects of the story isn't even necessarily like the casings that he left on scene that said the words deny, defend, and depose, according to ABC News, which, by the way, is very similar to the title of the book, Delay, Deny, Defend, Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It by J.M. Feynman. The words echo the name of a book about how insurers won't pay claims. It's an earthquake for corporate America. So do you think he's mad they're reporting the casing words in the wrong order? Probably not worried about that for the time being. But now, America, we have gun violence all day, every day. And usually the gun violence that occurs is some random guy who fucking loses their minds for one reason or another, ends up killing some of the most marginalized people in society. That's the norm. And that's precisely the reason why when it's business as usual mesh, everybody goes, ugh, thoughts, prayers, whatever, right? But when this happens, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What I realized is when I see situations like that, maybe it's because I cover so much death and so much destruction that like it doesn't really faze me that much. People took it way further than me. You go on TikTok. I went on TikTok. I saw the news coverage and I would look at the comments. What do you mean? Hello? On Facebook. On Facebook, the United Healthcare Facebook account, which is such a funny thing. Like, what the you have a Facebook account, United Healthcare. Anyway, they did that. They posted about the death of their CEO. And the post got 21,000 smiley face responses, like laughing, crying. Can you imagine motherfuckers named Deborah and Barbara clicking on the post with like the 18 font and their tongue sticking out like they're and picking the crying my face off laughing emoji to respond to it 21,000 times? 20 now is at 44, 50,000. The Deborahs and the Barbaras are the ones who are not supposed to be saying that. Look, this is crazy. 41,000 ha-has. Only 2.2 thousand kind of sad crying faces. 42,000 ha-has. And it's like yet another instance where I think mainstream media and like all of the reputable outlets, reputable institutions, and everyone that's like covering this is diametrically opposed to the way that the overwhelming majority of the population is approaching the subject matter. I'm sorry, prior authorization is required for thoughts and prayers. 15,000 likes. Sending prior authorization, denied claims, collections, and prayers to his family. 16,000 likes. Was his trip to the ER really emergent? According to his own company, my husband's heart attack wasn't an emergency, and we were out $3,000, full deductible, 5,000 likes. Is crazy what my first thought was, and then I look at the comments and realize I'm not alone in my thoughts. 1,000 likes. I just can't find the care. Maybe if they ask for pre-approval of my care, then after they care, their required deductible, I might be able to supplement some care. So it's like if you're a CEO in one of these sectors, I'm not gonna lie, dog, like quit or, bankrupt the company and then start advocating for full-blown healthcare, full communist healthcare, okay? Because goddamn, it's not me. I look, you're a titan of enterprise, okay? And so am I. I'm a rich guy myself. I would never say anything like that, but it seems like other people are saying it. Not me. I'm not saying it, but other people certainly are saying it. That's what I saw. I saw this and I thought to myself, damn, people are really upset about their health care.